I saw this Harley Davidson shirt on Facebook Marketplace back in probably early April. And I thought it was kind of different. It has this bowling stripe down one side, short sleeve. And I figured this could sell faster than some of the other Harley shirts that I see. It's just kind of a weird thing, Harley shirts. They usually always sell, but some much quicker than others. And basic large size. And I did have to pay $8 for it, which is about $3 more than I usually pay for a Harley shirt. And but it did sell for $40. This is a floor mat set for Ford Escape, I believe 2013 to 2016. Their factory just pulled out of a new one at the time. I found them at a garage sale, and at first I didn't see much that I was interested in, but then I started looking at the prices. And boy, do things get more interesting when stuff is really cheap. This set was $1 for both packages, front and back seats, and these didn't take very long to sell, and I got $30 for them. Hey, it's garage sale season again. That's when I start finding some cool hats. This nice embroidered ZZ Top hat. Not a top hat, it's a snapback hat. Anyway, this got for $25 and I sold it for $40. Another 7-inch reel-to-reel tape sold from the lot I bought at a estate sale a couple weeks ago. This is Johnny Cash at San Quentin. I always remember the song when I was growing up, A Boy Named Sue, and it was done in front of a live audience. I'd never heard the album before. So this was a first for me when I listened to this tape. A couple of duets with June Carter Cash on here. And this sold for $25. This is a package I just received from something I bought on eBay. And boy, I'd like to find out more about this type of package. It's a TV broadcast unit that I'm going to use to broadcast TV signals in my home to my vintage TV sets, and also be able to test out old TVs. But it looks like it's some sort of process where they inject foam into the box. Yeah, it says that's some sort of IntelliPack brand smart film. They just sandwich it in there to protect the device. Pretty slick. This is a vintage Panasonic clock radio, analog clock. It's sort of a George Nelson-esque hour hand there. I got this over a year ago. I thought it was pretty cool, and I priced it at $100. I just had to do some cleanup on the controls and overall, but very nice shape. I got a few offers over the last year for $50 or so, and I just wasn't ready to give it up that cheap. It's just too unique. I haven't seen many others like it, and finally I got an offer that was acceptable, $70. And so pack this up nice and tight. These are a couple of parts off a Webster Chicago reel-to-reel tape recorder, real old one, tube type. It was on Facebook Marketplace for free. I went over and picked it up thinking it was just going to be junk, and it really was. So I parted it out. This is over a year ago, and I've sold a couple of the parts, some of the tape transport parts, but this is the lower and upper, or maybe that's the lower head covers, and a guy offered $15 a piece for these. I had them priced at $30 each, but they've been up for quite a while, so time to let them go. $30 for these two. A couple stereos sold over the weekend. On Friday, this one sold on Facebook Marketplace. This is a Zenith Wedge. I also found this on Facebook Marketplace at a nearby antique mall just down the street from me. They're asking $100 for it. I went and checked it out, and I offered them $50, and we finally settled on $80. I'd actually had my eye out for one of these because I think they're pretty cool looking. It did need a complete mechanical restoration. A couple lights had to be replaced, and new belt on the tape deck, things like that. But it turned out real nice. It was in excellent condition. And while I was restoring it, somebody put this cart that it's sitting on up for sale for $5. Well, I've got two carts just like it, and I thought, well, I'll just use one of the ones I have, but I've got a TV on one and a stereo on the other, so I went and picked it up for $5 and offered it along with the stereo and speakers that came with it, and I put it up for sale for $500. And this all happened within about a week, and guy came over and paid $500 cash for it. And then this Pioneer Centrix stereo, kind of interesting how I acquired this. I was going through eBay listings of 8-track players that needed work, and this one came up and it was missing the turntable part. I happened to have a BSR turntable that I knew these came with, and so I bought it for I think I got it for $5 plus about $25 shipping, and it turned out to be just fine as far as you know, regular service job to it. It's an 8-track player, stereo, AM/FM stereo, and hooked the record player up to it after I reconditioned that. Actually, I had already had it reconditioned, ready to go. And it didn't come with the dust cover, but then I noticed that the same guy that sold the bass unit had the dust cover, and I got that for $5 plus shipping. So I maybe have $50, $60 into it as far as what I paid off of eBay. And it sold for $290 on eBay. Without speakers, though. This one I decided to sell without the speakers. Actually, I don't have a pair for it of original ones. Sure makes it a lot easier to pack. Pretty slow week. Looks like the summer season shopping wise has come. This is a Peterbilt of Sioux Falls hat that used to be my hat. At least I received it from the owner of the truck for the company I used to drive for back in the 2010, I think, is when I got this. Anyway, he bought me a new truck, and the dealership gave free hats for every $150,000 truck they sold. I never wore it, and I finally pulled it out of the closet last year, I believe, and put it up for sale for 20 bucks. But got no offers until yesterday. $13. Nice jean jacket. I probably had this up for several months, and they just don't bring the money like they used to. With all the new places you can shop online for used clothing, it's taken a while to sell these. And I did get my full price of $40 for this. I was out garage sailing today, big neighborhood garage sale in town. And boy, nobody was wearing masks. I couldn't believe it. I didn't hear the announcement that the pandemic was over. And sure were a lot of crowds. People have some pent-up shopping needs, I guess, for garage sales. And I saw a few jean jackets. They wanted $45 for a Levi's, and they wanted over $50 for a Levi's, or it wasn't even a Levi's, it was some off-brand, but it was embroidered with Harley Davidson on it. Usually I won't spend more than $5 like I did for this one. Again, this sold for 40 bucks. June 1st. Getting the 90s today, so we're out early. Heading up the trails at Good Earth State Park along the banks of the Big Sioux. Come on, you guys.